I remember when I first seen you back when we was in high school, 2012, North Tech.
2012. Wow.
Yeah, that sounds really crazy considering now we in 2025. But that's the first time I saw you walking down the hall with your best friend. And I definitely thought to myself, like, wow, she's really beautiful. But
But
I vowed I would never talk to you or try to
why?
talk to you
Why not?
because I thought she was younger than me, y'all.
Because of age.
Yes.
You was willing to give up your future wife because of age.
Yes.
Wow.
But little did I know she's actually older than me.
By a month.
But listen, back then when I just saw that she wasn't in my grade, I'm like, yeah, nah. What I look like talking to somebody younger, especially because I was that guy in my grade.
Okay.
So like, why would I talk to somebody
All
from another
right.
grade? You know. But other than me thinking you were really beautiful, I definitely noticed that you was always with your best friend.
Yeah, that was my road dog. It's funny because when I first saw you too, I was with her.
Shout out the godmother of our children.
Yes, we were at a basketball game,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember seeing you and two of your friends, and I tapped her. I was like, "Oh, he's cute."
Y'all heard it here. I knew it back then. I just couldn't prove it.
I was feeling you, but of course I wasn't gonna say nothing because I don't approach guys. All right, like I'm that girl. Okay.
You was respectfully, you really was that girl.
But yeah, I remember telling her that, and she was like, "Oh, word, Julia? I'm about to go tell him." And I'm like, "No, stop." She was like, "All right, then get his number." And I was like, "I'm not doing that." And I just left it alone. I didn't really follow up or anything like that.
Side note, I absolutely would have folded if you would have came up to me. We probably would have been married like way before.
We would have went to the prom together.
For sure. So this 2012, of course, I transferred out of North Tech in 2012, went back to my old high school, Science Park. So technically, I'm still right by you. I'm right up the street.
Yeah.
But 2013, I used to still come to some of the events at North Tech, like some of the games and stuff.
Yeah.
So sure enough, I seen you playing volleyball, and you was the only junior on the team. So I was still cool with the people there. So you know, when I seen one of my friends that I used to take the bus with her sometimes. Like she used to always be like walking with our group of friends, and I'm like yo, I need you to put me on to your teammate, like yo, number 7, like yo, put me on. So she like, who's number 7? Like she drawing a blank. So of course I start like describing you to her, and you know I'm gonna keep it PG, you know, but you know I was like, yeah, she got a nice little, but you know like. She number 7, like she not in
out
our
the features.
Nah, listen, like it got worse than that, but I'm like, yo, number 7, like she not in our grade, like, yo, she got some nice hair, like, and then of course she's still not remembering who I'm talking about. Like she still can't figure it out. So we steady walking and everything, and I'm just like, come on. The only one that's not in our grade. Yeah, finally, some dude out of nowhere just like, oh, he talking about Julia. So then we was like, yo, what? He was like, yeah, y'all talking about Julia. He's like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. I'm like, I literally said this. I'm like, bro, stop playing. And yo, this man pulls out a phone.
You got the proof.
Yo, this man pulls out a phone and really showed me a picture of them two. Like, y'all know them old school, like, old style selfies. Like, and yo, we all just was like, oh, what's that? Like, we all running around and everything, yo, because, yo, we was violating, yo. I'm like, yo, put me on to her. I need that. Yo, he pulled the draw forward card out. Like, so, yo, I already had to apologize to him and everything. I'm like, yo, my bad, bro. I did not know. But, like, when that happened, I'm like, I ain't in the business of talking to somebody else's woman. So, like, yeah, I definitely, like, it kind of just dropped out of my mind after that.
It's funny because I remember when he told me about that. I remember I I was at Penn Station with Jamani,
Mm.
and he had told me some guys was talking about Julia, and he was like, "Yeah, I had to show them the picture and everything." He showed
Yo,
me the picture that he showed y'all, and it's so funny that it just happens to be my future husband.
listen, bro, I was not trying to disrespect at all. I promise. I did not know that was your woman at the time, man. But when I tell you, like, I was like, yo, I need that, like, number 7, yo, like, put me on. Like, it was bad. It was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
But that was 2013. So of course, after that, you graduate in 2014,
yeah.
and around that time, like the summer of 2014. I'm working at Jersey Gardens Mall. I'm working at the Sunglass Hut. So, I'm taking the 24 bus to Elizabeth almost like every other day. And of course, the 24 used to take me like right from my house to the mall. So, I'm on that bus maybe for like an hour and some change every time.
Mm.
And sure enough, who did I see sitting in the front of the bus with all the old people one day? My lovely wife
Yeah.
with her Burger King hat and her
Yeah,
golden tan.
I was working at the Burger King on Morse Ave, on Morse Ave, which was right before you go to Elizabeth. So we was taking the same bus. Even before the bus, I would see you at like Penn Station or the light rail, or like different places. And every time I saw you, it was something familiar about you. I would notice you.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
just
knew
some
it. I knew
regular person. I don't really notice people like that, but for some reason, it was something about you. Maybe my soul knew that there was something going on. God was trying to tell me. That's what it was.
God absolutely was trying to let us know.
Yeah.
Definitely was. So when I saw you though, the only problem was you was sitting with all the old people. So, I'm instantly, my mind went to like, yo, what you think this is? Medea's family reunion? Like when he tried to holler at her on the bus and all the old people, like, he really is a nice
He's
guy.
a fine young man.
So sure enough, I'm like, yo, I can't be, you mind you sitting down with them, I'm standing up
Yeah.
like holding the rail. I'm like, yo, I can't be like standing over her trying to ask her out in front of all these senior citizens. It was bad. So sure enough, like when you got off the bus, I was like, dang, I should have said something. Of course, you always think about it after the fact. But I told myself, if I saw you again, I would say something. So sure enough, maybe like a couple months after that, who do I see again on the bus? So when I saw you, I'm like, all right, I got to say something this time. So I already knew in my mind I was going to say something. But at first you were sitting like in the middle of the bus and like it was somebody with you. So sure enough, that person got off the bus. So now the seat with her is open. So I'm like, all right, this is perfect. The stage is set. The only problem was I didn't know what I was going to say. But God blessed me with the right words. And then God blessed me with the right words. And then, I came up to you. I got her number, y'all, and the rest is history.
Really?
So with that being said,
I don't remember it.
Thank y'all for watching. Listen, tune in to another episode.
Sir, I don't remember it happening like that. We talking about the same story? 'Cause you need me to refresh your memory?
Listen, if I could,
you want me to tell them the truth?
Nah, I gotta speak my truth. Like,
you want me to tell them what really happened?
Listen, first I'm a cop a plea.
No.
I had never in my life had to go up to a girl like unprovoked and like try to get with her or something like that. Like when you that guy, you don't gotta do that. So
it takes that girl to bring it out of you, right?
It really did, because I told myself like, nah, I can't like just not say something again. Like that's crazy. So sure enough, like when I came up to you, I did not have a plan. So I thought about the best thing that I knew at the time. I just handed her my phone, y'all, with the typed out message on it. I really didn't know what to say.
You could think of at the time.
That was like my best material at the time. I didn't even know what else to do. Like, and the message was bad, y'all. It wasn't even like a poem or something. Like it was, hey, I remember you from North Tech. Or something. It was that. It was bad.
Yeah, because I remember I had took the phone, I read it, and and the first thing that I thought of was, why would you not come just sit right here and just ask me that?
Yo.
And I don't know if you wanted me to like type back.
Yo.
like type back like, oh yeah, I did go
Listen,
dark tech. But no, I didn't do that. I just gave it back to him and I was like, yeah, I did.
yo, so when that ain't hit like the way y'all wanted, I'm like, oh, I gotta spark up some conversation. Cause I for sure thought she was gonna give me the number after that. I don't know how that didn't work. But so we started sparking up conversation and everything, just like kind of like small talk. But it kind of wasn't like crossing that line. So sure enough, she was like, okay, but it was nice seeing you. I look up, now we at downtown Broaden Market.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, she about to get off the bus. So she go to press like the buzzer to get off. Yo, my mind just like, nah, you can't let her get away. So I got off the bus too. So I'm walking behind her. I'm like, listen, can I have your number or something? Like, can I take you out? As she walking away, y'all, she like, oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. Yo, that junk was like a
Dang, it really was as I was walking off.
Yo, it was a gut
I think I was like
punch.
crossing the street too.
It was bad. And then I couldn't like walk behind her because now I'm looking all crazy. Like, so it was bad, yo. Like knife to the heart. Like.
And the crazy thing is, I didn't have a boyfriend at the time, but I just felt awkward just giving out my number right in the middle of the street. Like it's just.
I felt awkward asking you.
I didn't really know you like that, so that was my first cop out. Like I got a boyfriend.
But you want to know, like, the crazy thing? The worst thing about this story is not that you rejected me, because we still ended up together, so I still won. But the worst thing about this story is I got off the bus, and that was not my stop. Like that bus I was on, the bus that we was on, takes me to my house. So I could have stayed on that bus, not got rejected, and then been home. Versus now I had to walk to the bus stop
And think about your action.
Yo, I had to take the walk of shame.
Think about that message.
No, I thought about, why did I pass her my phone with the note on it? Yo, so I had to take the walk of shame and then wait for my bus again to go home. So after that I'm feeling like I guess it just wasn't meant to be for me or whatever. So fast forward to like a couple months later, and
I'm telling you, God was trying so hard to get us to notice each other, because it was multiple times where we could have said something and we just didn't.
I'm so thankful because honestly, like when that happened, I honestly like forgot about you.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah. Same.
So like, I didn't expect to really see you again, but I also just wasn't really thinking about it.
Yeah.
But like I said, fast forward a couple months later, like it's like the end of the summer maybe, and I'm working at the mall still. The mall closed at like 9, so I used to always get out of work maybe around like 9:45 p.m. And I'd probably get on the bus around like 10 o'clock, be home like maybe like in an hour and some change. But like the most important thing was like I was always taking the late bus. Like I was always taking the 24 bus straight home. So I get off one random day and it's like maybe like 9:15. And that was just so noteworthy because I never get off that early. Like God was really working. Like I'm so thankful for him, because to me it was just like, oh snap, I'm off like early, I get to go home. So I go outside. I'm thinking I'm gonna see the 24 bus, because it's a lot earlier than when I normally get off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see my bus, but I see the 40 bus. Mm-hmm. Like y'all, God is real. God really took the wheel on this one. So I see the 40 bus. Now, mind you, if you from Jersey, that's the bus you take if you go into the mall only. Like that bus is only associated with Jersey Gardens. But that bus from Jersey Gardens would take you kind of like downtown North. So my mindset was like, okay, you know what? I could get on the 40 bus and like maybe I could get downtown and like see another 24 bus.
Yeah.
Which really doesn't make sense because I could have just waited for my bus and like,
Yeah.
okay, now I know I'm going to be like home.
Right.
Now I know I'm on the way home. But I got on the 40 bus, I'm feeling real good, I'm off work early. So I get to like downtown Broaden Market. So I walk over to the stop by the light rail, because now I could catch the 24 bus or the 44 bus. So I'm sitting there vibing, I got my headphones on. It's a nice night out, And y'all, guess who tapped me on my shoulder? I had to take my headphones off and everything. Guess who come up to me? Yeah, what Mike Jones say? Back then they ain't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
All right, calm down.
Yo, come up to me, tap me on the shoulder.
I did tap him on the shoulder because little did he know, I was stranded at the bus stop. I was trying to get my hair done, trying to be cute, and I don't know, either my brothers broke my phone or I lost my phone. I just can't remember. But I had this iPad, and I was so determined to get my hair done. So on the iPad, I got the address of my hairstylist, and it was in East Orange. I think I took like a screenshot on the iPad. So I was going off of that. So I took the 25 bus downtown Newark, and I had to walk over to the stop that he was at.
Yeah.
I don't think he was there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I walked over.
Yeah, so I had to walk to that stop, and I was waiting for the 24 bus, and I kid you not, I was there for like 2 hours waiting, and I did not have a phone, and I couldn't call my hairstylist to let her know that I was going to be late. I couldn't check to see when the bus was coming, and it was a Sunday. So I started getting nervous. I'm like, wait, is this bus even coming? I had no choice. I was literally stranded, no phone, and I needed my hair done.
So God sent me.
God sent my husband to save me.
With the armor, with the shining armor. And it's funny because when you told me where you was going, well, first of all, let me back it up because, you know, when she was like, oh, hey, I'm like.
Let me tell my, I'll let you tell your part.
Yeah.
Let
Shooters
me tell my part.
Y'all.
Anyways, so yes, I was stranded at the bus stop, and I seen him walking. I seen him walking down to the bus stop, and automatically the first thing that came to my mind was I definitely rejected him, and now I need his help. There was no one else at the bus stop. I think it was like this one older dude, and he looked a little sketchy. So I'm like, nah. I asked him. I told him I'm stranded with no phone. I was not trying to get kidnapped.
Come over to my van.
Oh, I got a phone in here.
And some candy.
No, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to just wait on this bus. I didn't trust anyone else. But when I saw him, I knew he had a crush on me. He tried to talk to me before. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could flirt my way into trying to use his phone or whatever. So I did tap him on the shoulder. I was like, hey, remember me? I was like, remember me? And the way he looked at me, like, I felt so embarrassed because he was looking at me like, why are you talking to me? Like, you ain't want me before.
What Mike Jones say? Back then they ain't want me. Now I'm hot.
Yeah, I think I was trying to make like little small talk and stuff like that. And then I told him, I was like,
which was really, that was the part that was throwing me off. Cause I was like, nah, you definitely
I had an agenda.
Like, I didn't know why she was talking to me. Like, whole time she just needed directions. Like,
right. So I was making like little small talk, like, hey, yeah, where you coming from? Oh, you work in Elizabeth? But eventually I asked him, I'm like, anyways, can I use your phone? Cause, you know, and I explained to him everything that happened, and yeah.
So when you told me like where you had to go in East Orange, I'm like, okay, you actually got to take the 44 bus because you thought it was like maybe the 24 or the 44.
Yeah.
But the 44 was going to take you like where you had to go because you was kind of going like off of the Central Ave side. So, you know, after I told her like what she got to do and everything, hey, y'all, why a 24 bus? Like you could see it like, you know, about to come to like the street where we at. So I was like, yeah, like I'm going to see you later or whatever. You remember what you said?
Why don't you wait for my bus? Trying to say it in that cute little flirty voice. And
you remember what I said?
Why would I do that?
Nah, I was like, I like.
You was like, no, why would I do that?
I was like, I like you like that.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You right.
Cause I'm like, yo, you definitely
you did
rejected
say
me.
that. Oh,
And
you remember.
Of course I remember. This is my victory. It's my victory lap. So of course, like, mind you, I was saying that though just because like, you know, I really gave you the directions. Like, I didn't try to holler at you, nothing, whatever, you know.
Which was shocking.
Nah, listen, you told me no. Like, no means no.
I kind of did respect you for that, honestly.
Yeah.
Most guys would have still, like, try to flirt back and stuff like that. He did not.
Listen, I gave her them directions. Like, yo, you got to take this bus. You got to go over here. Get off at this street. All that, right? But, you know, my bus was coming. It was right there. Like I'm like, all right, you take care now. Like she was like, wait, no, you're not gonna wait with me. So I'm like, do I like you like that? But of course, I'm like, I do like you like that. So I decided, all right, I'll wait with her, whatever. So we on the 44 bus, and we talking, and of course we sitting in the front.
The first empty seat that I see, I grab it whenever
Y'all,
I get on the bus.
she got me sitting next to the operator of the bus, like. So sure enough, I'm just reminding her like as we riding, I'm just reminding her like, yeah, make sure you get off here and everything, whatever. And we got to the stop before my house, and I was like, so you still got a boyfriend? I had to slip that in there. Like shooters gonna shoot, and I was feeling you. You had a nice little tan. You was looking good with your little bucket hat.
Yeah, I was trying to hide my hair.
Mind you, I didn't even care. I thought she was just, oh, she fly. She got a little bucket hat on. Like, but I was like, yeah, you still got a boyfriend? I had to ask you in the humble. Like, I lowered my voice and everything. And when you told me no, and you gave me your number.
I didn't even give you my number. Remember?
Strike two.
No, but it was because I didn't have a phone. So I
Yeah.
couldn't give you my number. But I gave him my brother's number. I was like, whenever you text me, just let him know that you trying to get in contact with me. And I think you messaged me like 2-3 days after.
Yeah.
It just wasn't right away. So I kind of like forgot. And then I didn't remember your name. So my brother was like, you know somebody named Talib? And I'm like, what? No. And he was like, he texted me. I got a message. I'm like, oh. And that's how we started texting.
Yep. And I would say we've been inseparable ever since.
Yeah. After, I think we texted for like a couple of days. And the first phone conversation was when I kind of knew that you were going to be my husband, honestly. And I don't think I've ever told you that.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Yeah, because it was the first conversation I had with a guy that wasn't flirty. It wasn't like you trying to get at me. We literally was just so connected the way we was talking. We spoke like for hours.
Yeah.
And we talked about so many different things. And I was like, I've
Wow.
never had a conversation like that with anyone else.
You bringing back memories for real, because our first conversations was like my family had went to they had went down south.
Yeah.
So I was talking to you like at my aunt's house in North Carolina, and y'all know like the videos they got where like they show you on the phone with your boo, and like you doing all type of stuff, like you walking like in the kitchen and everything. Like that was really me. Like when we first started talking. Like everybody else was like barbecuing and like they was all outside on the porch chilling and everything. I'm like walking around the house, talking to you and everything. Like, and it's crazy because we definitely had that vibe like early on.
Yeah.
But I just look at God and the way He brought us together, because it absolutely made no sense for me to be like downtown that day. And if I would have just got on a 24 bus from Jersey Gardens home, I would have never saw you, because you wouldn't have got on that bus.
And it literally took me getting stranded, because I guess God knew how I am. Like He knew I would have never stepped to you. You were the first guy that I had no choice but to talk to, and the first guy I've ever like approached. And it was all God, because I had no choice. I didn't know what to do.
Look at that. The first time I saw you, like I said, on the bus, it's like, okay, if I see her again, I'm going to say something.
And real quick, the reason why I knew it was God was because it took so long for me to get on this 44 for the bus to come. But right after I got my hair done, mind you, I still didn't have no phone. It was actually later. It probably was like 11.
Like 12.
Yeah. My hairstylist told me where to go to the bus stop to get the bus. And as soon as I got there, the bus came probably like three minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes. It was so fast. And, all the other times it was so hard and so difficult for me to get on this bus. Yeah. And not knowing, God was just waiting on you to arrive. Like, all right, let me set this up, because you wasn't going to approach again, and I wasn't going to approach. So,
like, it's crazy because even if I had saw you, right, like without you seeing me first, even if I saw you, I would have just probably like waved to you or something.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have like approached you. And then like you said, like what if you weren't stranded?
Yeah.
You know, then like maybe that conversation goes a different way. You know, I sure wouldn't have waited for the buzz with you. Because like when you told me your situation, now I'm like, okay, I kind of got to make sure that like you get to where you got to go. You know, and it sounded like you was kind of unfamiliar with, you know, my neck of the woods. So.
I swear I've never been that far down in East Orange before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had no clue. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just doing stuff when I was young.
Yeah, I think, well, listen, first I'm going to just say I'm glad it happened like that.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, look at us now.
And, listen, that was just how we met. Of course, it's more to the story.
Yeah.
A story for another episode. But
yeah.
I would first say the moral of this story is that just because like God brought us together doesn't mean that like everything would be perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
Or we was ready to meet.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that's a big part because I remember I would say a situationship. Yeah. I was dealing with a situationship in high school. Yeah. And after, you know, I decided that I want no parts of that anymore. I remember praying and talking to God and saying, God, just send my husband. The next person I talk to, let him be my husband because I don't want to deal with none of extra drama, extra stuff, whatever.
Mm.
And he did send my husband. But be careful what you pray for because sometimes God will send it to you. But I don't think either one of us was ready to be with each other because of all the traumas and stuff that we dealt with.
Yeah.
And that's for another episode.
Yeah, I think just because he brought us together, like you said, we might not have been ready. The main thing I was going to say was just because God brought you together doesn't mean that you don't need to do the work to like make it work.
Yeah,
you know, like that doesn't mean that like you don't need to put in the work to keep it, to keep what God, you know, is giving you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the Bible says like what God brings together, let no man tear apart, you know. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad we were able to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then we see the fruits of what God did for us now. But
it took a fight.
Yeah, for sure. And his guidance. It took God's guidance to get us here. But as we stated, that's a story for another episode. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
We didn't want this one to be too long, but just know that God is always working, and now you just got to trust him.
Yeah.
Because what he did for us, I know he can do for so many other people. Once again, please just like and subscribe. Please stay tuned for more. We're going to try to stick to this every 2 weeks like schedule with posting for the episodes. So, yeah, just stay tuned, guys, for more because God has done so much for us. We have to make it known. We have to let it be known. We have to run and tell others. So
thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was actually a beautiful conversation to have with you.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've reminisced on meeting, and there's certain things that I didn't even realize, you know.
Yeah.
God was working on. Yeah.
It's a great day. It really is.
Right. I mean, it took a little.
Listen, y'all don't see the nitty gritty. But we gonna always get it done. We're gonna always make sure that we get the episode done.
Yeah.
But you know, I can't wait to see like the rest of what he has in store for us.
Yeah.
You know.
So stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah. See you later.